Destruction is the best. Yeet. 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 It's not about the build, it's about the destruction. Yeet is delete us. Yeet. Yeet. Yeet is delete us. Yeet. Yeet. Yeet is delete us. Yeet is delete us. Yeet is delete us. Yeet. Yeet. Yeet is delete us. Yeet. Yeet. Oh, this is looking good. Yeet. Yeet. Yeet.
Skin Jaya Sano is here. Contrast 1013 has redeemed first.
Destruction. Destruction is the best. I can hold this mouse better than anyone could hold this mouse. Mainly because I wouldn't allow them into my house to hold this mouse. But nonetheless, destruction. Yeet is delete us. Yeet. Yeet. Yeet is delete us. Yeet. Yeet. Yeet is delete us. Yeet is delete us. Yeah, I make great background music. Wait, I'm music? Yeah, I'm music. We'll go with that. Ash Rain music, bro. Destruction. Yeet. Yeet. Destruction is the best. Yeet. 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 It's not about the build, it's about the destruction. Yeet is delete us. Yeet. Yeet. Yeet is delete us. Yeet. Yeet. Yeet is delete us. Yeet is delete us. Yeet is delete us. Yeet. Yeet. Yeet is delete.
All right, what's up, guys? Sorry I let that loop. I got a disturbing notification from my phone right as the intro was ending, and I had to make sure nothing was going on. But welcome in GG Contrast Redeeming first. What's up, Mrs. Ken? Welcome in everybody across all the platforms. Let me click a couple buttons real quick. There we go. I'm a little early today, but I was ready to press go live, and I was just like, you know what? I'm not gonna sit here for 5 minutes and not press the go live button. Shop.colonel.live. Get yourself a water bottle, especially if you play on the SMP. That's the SMP one right there. Oh, what's up? When am I updating my PC? What you mean? Sooner or later. I haven't thought about it since I got off our call in Discord earlier today, Grayson. I have not put a single iota of thought since I disconnected from Discord. But I'll figure that out over time. Already a ban happening. Love that for you. I love that for you. Welcome in, everybody. I was watching all the game awards or whatever. I didn't know that was happening, but I was upstairs and just opened up Twitch, and like everybody was like live reacting to the game awards. And we just I was watching that before the stream, and Jesus Christ, and that was fun to see some of those games. I'm excited for Civ 7 come out next year. Magic looked over at me while I was watching it. She was like, we're not playing that for Wifey Wednesday. And I was like, oh, okay. But yes, there was a game there was a couple games. There was the dev that made It Takes Two. They came out with they announced another game that's coming out. Split something. Split Fantasies or something like that. That looks fun for Wifey Wednesday. It's a co-op game. I don't know. I might still actually play and stream Civ 7 though. But it's still happening right now apparently, and I just decided I'm going live anyway. I wasn't gonna keep watching that and miss my stream or anything. Vote for net neutrality. I remember when that was big. I think we lost that vote, chat, and the net is now doomed. By the way, let's get into the hardcore world. We were working on Pale Moss Farm. The goal today should be to wrap that up because it should be fairly close to finishing. Performance in here is fine. Oh shoot, something was off. I knew something was off. Turn back that FOV. Chat, when I'm making videos and screenshots and stuff like that, sometimes my settings get messed up. I really should have a second installation of the Colonel mod pack that is just there for when I go to record a video, because I always mess with my own settings and shoot myself in the foot. Everything looks good. Let's top these stuff off before we leave. Yeah, I've been thinking about it for like the past month or two to do that, make a second install in CurseForge, but I never do it. Yeah, the game, I actually thought when I opened it up, I thought everybody was streaming the streamer awards, but apparently that happened last weekend. And I don't think I won anything because, well, no one told me. One way to find out you lost. Not like I had a chance. I still think I'm a hidden gem, chat. All right, this is what we were working on last stream. Sorry, my brain in the middle of nowhere. I was actually trying to think of a pun, but the gears weren't turning fast enough yet. I was gonna make a joke, about a fat joke, you know, hidden gem. You couldn't hide that guy behind a bus or something. Something like that. It never fully formulated. All right. So this is the Pale Moss Farm. Actually, the hidden gem. Oh god. All right. So this is the Moss Farm. We have now doubled its moss ability. I did not expect us to finish all of these yesterday, but by the third one and the fourth one, I really picked up my stride and I was knocking them out in 15 minutes a pop, whereas the first two took like an hour each. It felt like that. I doubt that was true. But so the backside is making moss, and it's not only is it producing moss blocks, but it makes bone meal first, and then it uses that bone meal to make bamboo. So really, this side produces moss blocks that get composted to make bamboo. When the bamboo is full, it'll output some bone meal, and when the bone meal is full, it will output moss. So what we need to do is hook this up to that system, but not in its entirety. So there is a switch over here to deprioritize the bone meal and stuff so that it just forces it to make moss blocks, which we never once have had to hit because we have tons of moss. But we need to put that same switch over here because I want to wire the pale moss into the what do you call it? The bamboo farm. It does not need to tie into the bone meal output because first off, that'd be too complicated, and second off, one side working on that is plenty. But you know, you take bone meal out, you take if you take once it's full, right? You take out moss, or you take out pale moss, and the respective side takes out. If you take out bone meal, the moss side turns back on to fill that back up. But if you take out bamboo, both sides turn back on and start really churning it out. So that's the goal that we're gonna be figuring out
101 is
logically
here.
today. Speaking of logic, LeBron has 0. Like I said, half of that is already in there, and it's the bone meal side, so it's the more complex side. But we also have to deal with storage and all that stuff. So that's, I hope to completely wrap this up today. So first off, one thing I want to try doing is some symmetry. We have 4 block gap between these shulkers and this shulker. So I want to have a 4 block gap between these buttons and the new shulkers on this side. Which I think we talked about at the end of last stream is actually going to result in less hoppers here. So that is a-okay. Not a problem. But let's just start by yeeting some stuff. Oh, chat, we're going to need lime and green glass panes. Anybody want to note that down for when we go back to the base? We're going to need more of those. That would be appreciated if anybody is in a note-taking mood that's going to be here for a hot minute. Gryson takes full responsibility. Love that for him. Speaking of responsibilities, the Moss Farm knows what its responsibilities are. This thing is just too fast, man. It's just too fast. It's gonna start backing up soon. I don't know. We don't have any logic to turn it off. We don't have any logic for it to turn off, so it just keeps making more moss, which is exactly what we want. Maybe I should have built the bottom first. I don't know. That might have made a little bit of sense, but since when have I had any? You know what I could do, just temporarily? I could... Well, we have all these hoppers here. So these are done, right? Yes, this is all donezo. What? Where did that go? Did I pick it up? I really hope it didn't get picked up by some hopper somewhere. Well, if it did, it just got dispensed and it would have went into here. Uh-oh. Or chat, did I have 2 before I broke that? Did it go in my inventory or not? I don't know, man. I gotta find where this is currently flowing into. Crap. If it's in there, it's like actually in the crafting table. I can't tell where it's actually coming in at. I mean, it's not in any of these, so I think we're good. I think I broke 2 as well. Oh well. I picked it up? Okay, cool. All right, I just did not want to break something. Speaking of breaking something, dang. We're still not done with the crafting tables yet. We'll get there. We'll get there. All right. I'm breaking this now because I want the shulker boxes. And because the entrance to this place is going to be right around here now, going forward. All right. So just temporarily. Oh, Oops, that's wrong. Yeah, just temporarily. We'll give ourselves a little buffer. Oh wow, that filled up fast, dude. Oh my god, just 5 minutes ago it was here. Oh no. I might have a problem. Do I have a lever to turn this thing off yet? Should I prioritize an off switch? It runs at the speed of hoppers. It runs at the speed of hoppers, chat. Which is 9,000 per hour. So now my moss farm makes 18,000 moss per hour, moss blocks per hour. Oh, I wish it was faster. You know, if you combine both parts of the moss. All right. Mm-hmm. Okay, wait, it does have... This is our on-off circuitry? Here. Oh, wait, this is the circuitry to stop the bottom one, right? The bottom modules only turn off as supplementary, supporting role. No, supporting actor. I don't know. They're only there to top off this dropper when this dropper gets low. So how do I turn off the whole thing? Ah, this lever will turn it all off. I don't need to do that yet. All right, I can turn off this overlay first of all. We're gonna have to rethink this place a little bit more. All of this is gonna have to come out. So that needs to happen. And then right here is where the other shulkers will go. So the other shulkers would be boom right there. Okay. So then the shulker needs to have a hopper behind it. And over here, it goes 2, 1, and then the back wall. Got it. 2, 1, and then this is the back wall. Perfect. That's exactly what we need. So then our main entrance will be right here. Oh, over a block. It'd be right here on this side. So that, yeah, all this needs to be yeeted out too. Maybe I should focus on putting in the storage first before decorating, but man, where's the fun in that? We could put in windows there just to see the back of the hoppers, but like we didn't do that over on this side, obviously. But this is going to be the side of the building you see from the portal, so I don't know. Okay, so it's actually... All right, these hoppers will never empty because it comes through at the speed of hoppers. So it's going to stay this exact fullness levels forever. I'm going to go turn it off while we do this because we're going to end up with a lot of it on the ground soon. Should let those hoppers empty. So that's an off switch built into it. That goes and stops all their timers. It stops the pistons from extending or something like that. Maybe. Not sure. I thought this piston would be stuck extending, but apparently it just won't extend. Oh, maybe it's both sides. Oh, this one was already off because this side was over full. Got it. So this is probably still draining out. I don't even know anymore. Yeah, this is still draining out. Oh God, this is still draining down. Did it actually turn off up top? I imagine it did. It just takes a minute for the system to be done with what it's got to process. Okay. Good to know that when you turn it off, it still runs for a few minutes. So like it's not an immediate switch. It adds a little bit to the buffer. Chat, do you like the Pale Moss farm project? Just expanding this again. Even though we were already here extremely recently, adding to the bone meal and to the bamboo production, but... Oh crap, I got rid of part of the roof that should have stayed. Oh well. Thank you for the gift, my dude. Absolutely massive of you. So moss is a big part for every build, and this one specifically is going to be a decorative block in our current project, part of this side track. So had to be done for sure. All right, so we got to build, speaking of moss, we got to build a big temporary moss wall here for us to place the hoppers on. So I was all excited about not needing all of these other, these handful of hoppers here that are on the side, right? Only to, oh boy. Did I just break a piece of redstone? I did, I sure done did. What is this supposed to have? Aha, comparator facing that way. That makes sense. That makes sense. And it was on top of a bone block because we knew that bone block would need to be there. Dang it. I did that to help myself, but I only ignored my own instructions. Yeah, we are very deep into our side tracks, and I'm very excited to do all the things that we are sidetracked to do. So this is still filling up. That's good. Oh, this is... Oh, I was like, that's a harsh transition for the biomes, but that's moss. Was I talking about the floor in here? Should I guess. I don't know if I had this idea yet, but should the floor over here be moss, and then the floor over here be pale moss, and then the area between the buttons and the thises be like a merging? Like the area, like the middle part here should be like mergy. A little, yeah, a little gradient or something. Cause I just thunked to that. Chunked of it. Yeah. Exactly. Do I have hoppers with me? Oh god, I'm so low on hoppers. I blame Grayson. Dude steals all my hoppers. But yeah, I was so excited to like save on these 3 hoppers here. Only to you know, still be putting in this massive wall of hoppers. Welcome in, how you doing? Sorry, my brain not fully here. Oh crap. Well, we all knew I was gonna mess up eventually. All right, dropper. Oh good, we have 1 dropper. And then red concrete above the toppers. I'm out of red concrete, so let's go sleep and grab some more. You need Bobby and no fog for your brain? Oh my goodness. Did I not update the titles today? Oh man. I blame Grayson again. That guy, man, he just messes me all up. Oh crap, even, yeah, every platform is wrong. Except YouTube. YouTube's I have to schedule in advance. It's, hey man, don't judge, you know, I'm a pig slime, and, you know, sometimes a little slime rubs off on the totem since I'm holding it all day, man, you know, like, it's okay, it's alright. It's still a totem. It still works. All right, I need some red concrete. All right, now we can turn it back on. Where's the switch again? There we go. This will turn the farm back on. It'll start actually feeding into there. Thinking it was Wednesday and it's actually Thursday? Oh, yeah. Yesterday was Wednesday, if I am to be remembrant. All right, so the farm's back on again. These are all wrong. Darcy, nobody believes you. Darcy's a habitual liar. She seems to think she's from the future. What the, oh. And if that were true, I would just tell her to go back to the future. Get it? All right. Now she's claiming it's Friday the 13th. What a scammer. Do named piglins? No, if they've been named, they don't count towards the mob cap. Wow, these still are draining out of the hoppers that are above. Oh. What the pillager? Oh, what's up with this? Oh, we're missing a hopper here. Oh. There we go. That was an important hopper. Yeah, this is all backed up here now. Great. Oh, shoot. I just realized that this is pulling from here, but now it needs to be pulling from there. Ah, yes. What a wonderful change I have made that results in change. Who would have thunk that making changes caused changes? Sir. All right, so I need some dutes. I have the comparator. Gonna need the sandstone. Potentially need some bone blocks. All right. Good dude. Ah, dang it. What was up? Got it. Oh, look, it's still actually going to be on top of a bone block? Oh, no. It's not. Oh, it could be on top of this bone block. It could be on top of this bone block. There we go. Now, the signal's got to be a little bit stronger, but it still doesn't change the fact of what's happening. Tupac wrote a song about this exact moment. He called it Changes, just for this moss farm. You know, he really was ahead of his time. All right. Breaking this won't break anything, so. Oh, hey, Moss. How you doing? Holy moss. Oh, holy moss. All right. Christmas music, chat. Festive because Christmas is moss is green, just like Christmas. Mine was also very far away. I don't know how big mine is. Mine wasn't huge, but I had a plenty. Like, I had absolutely plenty. Like, but I took down maybe a quarter of the forest to get a shulker box and a half of logs. All right, so this is in here. Yes. Let the moss flow through you. I have more sandstone. I have more bone blocks. I want to fill this side up. So, chat, what do I do here? Do I put Do I put windows in to see the back of the hoppers? I don't think so. But I don't know so. Today's epic game is Lord of the Rings. Oh, like their free game for the day? I have not claimed it. Do they have a free game every day? You have to clean? Oh boy. Why don't you be just be less dirty and then you will have to clean less. There you go. Normally it's once a week, but during the holidays it's like a new one each day. Ooh. All right. Yeah, I don't even keep up with the once a week stuff. NG. Just See, this side chat has a moss override. Just depresso espresso. Somebody get CJ in here. We got a new flavor he's got to make. Preach, dude. Oh, low shovel. I only have the Epic launcher installed on my gaming PC, so it's like I can't even like just pop it open real quick on the streaming PC or anything like that. Sadly. So it looks like I'm missing out. You know, it might just be easier to do the moss the same. I'll think about it, but... Well, that was no fun. Oh, wow. No ceiling means I flow right into the redstone. Oh, excuse you. Yeah, it's effort sometimes. And the Lord of the Rings game, I mean, that I enjoy Lord of the Rings. I'm not like a huge super fan like some people are, and just never played their games and never really had the I feel like games that are like from a movie are usually just like turn-based like cutscenes. Like, God, what's that? What a Telltale. I feel like every game from that's over a movie is just a Telltale game, and it's like, oh, it's just not my thing, dude. What's up? My favorite food is seafood. Any food I see, I eat it. All right. What next? Let's do the ceiling. Extra stinky coffee. Oh boy. Stinky. No, man. Okay, CJ, you're missing out on an untapped market here. The Depresso Espresso needs to be like the go-to coffee for when you're just not feeling it for the day. You have a Depresso Espresso, and it's supposed to just be such a kick in the pants that you can actually do something even though you're not feeling it. That's what it needs to be. It's half just like a lot of caffeine and also half placebo effect from, you know, it's supposed to. So of course I feel better when I drink it. It's like it's like drinking a Snickers. Coffee smelling salts. Like crack open a coffee bean and sniff. What do you mean smelling salts? Is that like bath salts? Like, okay, hold on. We're not in Florida, not those ones. Like the, I don't know. Yeah, that's cutting out of the front, but whatever. I feel like, okay, hear me out. You sell expired coffee beans as just like, you're supposed to pour them out into a bowl and leave them on the kitchen table or something. Like crack. Open a coffee bean and sniff. Like the smelling salts they use to wake people up. Is that a thing? What are you doing, man? It's like someone's passed out. You just brew up a cup of coffee and hold it in front of their nose. And they're like, where am I? I would have to name it. I'm down. Oh, Walter White on the coffee industry. Something serious but comical. Not the Depresso Espresso? Oh no, come on. That was perfect. I don't say that often about anything involving Darcy, but you know, that was a good one. How you doing? All right, let's go back to the base. I got 3 things I need to get. I need to get green frog lights. I need to get lime glass and green glass panes. Oh, I do. Nice. Oh, I could use a coffee right now. Or an energy drink for that matter. Excuse me, chap. Hey, Moss. Yeah, I figured that he was also live, and that you were being a double agent. Okay, we don't have very much green panes. Oh, but we have green glass. That's plenty. Um. Darcy is so millennial encoded, or no, not Darcy is so Gen Z coded that she has 2 streams up right now and is actively chatting in both. One eye's looking each way. All you're missing is Subway Surfers right in the middle. Yeah, you're avoiding. Get to work, Darcy. Peace out. I'm back. Back again. Can you put glass in a stone cutter? No. Pat, would you argue that glass is a stone? Because I would argue that glass is a stone. Yeah. All right, yeah, they're just facing upwards. No, it's sand-ish. It is sand, which is a sediment that has been turned into a single solid. Glass is molten sedimentary rock. I just upset geologists everywhere. All right. All right. It is not as simple as it being clear sand. Silica is a mineral. What is that? I wouldn't Glass is a liquid at a certain temperature, sure, but at room temperature, glass is not a liquid.
Massive.
Let's go.
Yo, Blinks! With a 20-month resub, absolutely massive. Oh, I'm ready for bed, chat. How about you? Ooh, okay, these lights aren't right. Actually, are they even needed? Not really, because we have lights on both ends, but what I can do is I can just move them in line. There. Now they're at least lined up, so it's fine. Wow, the middle is still 6s. It literally makes no difference, but oh, you've been sick? Oh no. Wow. I mean, the interior here is done, huh? I mean, I need to do some more stuff with boxes over here. We need to re-dye some of these boxes. We need to dye those boxes there, but like, oh, that's good. The outside looking good. Yeah. Wait, are we like done now though? Why do both of these just have moss sitting here? Oh, look at this though, chat. This one is completely up how we like it. It's using moss carpets right now. Yeah, and it's gonna keep using moss carpets until it runs out of moss carpets. And then whatever takes that first slot, probably seeds, will end up doing that. Nice. And it just is, yeah. Oh, this is working perfectly. Since it's been running for so long, I want to check the next layers and just see if there is any normal moss that's left anywhere. Didn't mean to do that. I did not mean to do that. There is a stack of normal moss here in the back that will literally never ever get used. But otherwise, like, it doesn't matter what type of moss that is, it still counts. Third one. Yeah, here's a stack of normal moss in there as well. But this side is... Oh, this side's actually collecting pale moss for itself now. But yeah, it's using the moss carpets, so I'd love to see it. And then up at the very tip top one. Oh, tip top one is still actually using OG moss. It hasn't gone through that at all, but it is... Wow, it is collecting a lot of moss carpets for its next go round, and it only is saved 36 normal moss even, so has of its new moss. So yeah, this is a lot of carpet in there. It seems the ratios are actually work out really well. I'm a fan. I like it. No, I didn't put any redstone lights on. All right. See, Grayson, for me, I know you changed out this on yours, but for me, oh, I'm too low. What I have here is, God dang it, bruv. Here, this single dropper, is just is an intentional bottleneck because items are coming down from here at a certain speed, but when all the farms up top, you know, don't keep up, it starts allowing some to come from this one, which keeps this topped up. So there'll always be items in here. Actually, wow, this is going down even though it's turned on right now. That's crazy. But this is supposed to be a buffer so that the hoppers below are always feeding in a constant thing. That's how I can claim 9,000 per hour. That's weird. That's weird. Should I put a window right here? Probably should. Feeling lime and green right there. Perfect. Looks like a big A. A for a moss farm. Yeah. That's what it stands for. Looks like the shulker farm. I can still see shulkers in there doing good. We got a thunderstorm. Speak of the devil. We don't have any lightning rods around here, do we? I should have lightning rods like in my inventory box, or if not my inventory box, like one of these like in my I guess I do have some copper right here. I want 3 lightning rods. Oh, chat, I had copper in here. I literally never think about it. I should definitely have some lightning rods somewhere. Maybe I just put a stack of lightning rods in this valuable box in the copper column. That might be useful. I wanted to have one at each farm. That's here in the spawn chunks. Perfect. That it doesn't matter if lightning strikes here. There's nothing flammable close by. Lightning doesn't affect redstone, does it? I could put it right here. That'd be an interesting place to put it. What if lightning like activates redstone or something? I feel like it should. Like it should be like a power surge. I don't know. I don't think it does though, so we're just gonna put that right there. Huh. Yeah, if you watch this, when they do their next cycle, you'll see the pushers actually work together. Look at this. So both sides start pushing, and they actually like help each other out when, like you'll see here when this moss one on the left is done, it's gonna push in and boom, remove some on the right. So yeah, they help each other out, make that whole process faster. But the timers aren't affected at all, so the timers still run as if they don't help each other. So, they're so satisfying. I wonder if I could make the moss farms run faster. Like, what would happen if I? No. The speed of the hopper clocks are actually to determine how often the lava pushers go. I can't make that go any faster, or else it won't make stone. Darn. The only way to make the moss farms faster in that regard would be to somehow make, like, have redundant cobble or stone generators. But even if I did make them faster, it still wouldn't make the output any faster, 'cause it would just start overflowing up in the top parts. Have enough moss? Not really. I don't make enough moss to make the bone meal for the bamboo farm to be running at a decent speed. Right, that's what we haven't done. We need to put in the overflow, or the moss. Yeah. Good job. I remembered something for once.
Massive.
Almost 2 years. Grimacing face. Grimacing face.
Did you just grimacing face me twice, bro? Oh my gosh, you're so banned. Thank you for the 22 months, D-Buck. How you doing? Why do I have this box of pale moss on me? All right. We need to get things I'm gonna need are hoppers, which we definitely don't have enough of, moss blocks, and we're gonna need some redstone dutes and probably blocks for more dutes. We're gonna need some cut sandstone. We're gonna need a lever. Potentially torches. Potentially red concrete. All right. I always call them dudes. Nice, dude. Huh. So we somehow need to bring out... Let me expose this just a bit more so I can show you guys the problem. Because every solution starts with a problem. And every problem starts with a Darcy. I already have the answer in my head, don't you worry, chat. I don't like it, but it's an answer. All right, so let's just do free cam. It'll be easier. So my goal is to tie these. Well, you can't even see them. Where are they at? Here. These hoppers. My goal is to have another set of hoppers below these that go into composters. And then so we would have hopper here, composter there, and then another hopper here. We would have that there for every single one of these. And then we would want to bring that wall of hoppers across and all the way to here for each one. But as you can see, that is not very doable because there's other redstone in the way. Huh. So the solution there is going to be to bring the bone meal around. Yeah, we're going to have to bring the bone meal around, but we can only do that to not lose efficiency. Crap, we're gonna lose efficiency. So what I was thinking is we would have like... We would have these ones go around and connect to that side. And then some on this side would go around and then connect to the ones on this side. Right. But the problem is we want them to be evenly distributed on the other side. We don't want to consolidate them. We want them all to go to all the things and stuff. No. Okay, hold on. No. There's no room to have water here. Okay. I think I'm gonna have to just settle for, it's gonna feed this hopper on the back right, and it's gonna feed this hopper on the back left, but it's not gonna necessarily do what I want. That's disappointing.
Massive.
It's not the end of the world. It's still going to be an extra supply, though, of bone meal. Creamy with the prime sub. Absolutely massive of you, my dude. Appreciate ya. Okay, I could pull this off. Just throw the world away. I don't think that's how worlds work. Can't believe I didn't grab my composters. Okay, so composters, when receiving moss blocks, it goes it takes 7 layers, which takes just 1 moss each, and then there's a pause. So the most we can have on one singular side here that will not cause a backup is 8. Right? If we connect 8 composters to one side, and that means it'll have 8 ticks between each of them crafting, or 8 moves, and then it will create 8. So that is, we need to put 8 on this side here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, which is more than half. But I want to prioritize more of it going this way than that way. Because when the farms back up to the point of everything because when the farms use up all the bone meal like it currently is right now, the moss farm produces its own bone meal only in this corner, and I want this one to then be able to supply the other corner with as much as possible. But then again, thinking about it now, when both sides get completely emptied of bone meal, they'll both just produce this one composter, and it'll be fine. It'll be fine. That's how we'll split it right there. I'll do that. There's one middle one that'll go that way, but I don't want to. So this side has 7, this side has 6 instead of 8 and 5. So that's fine. Good. The shulkers only fill when the composters are being slow. We're going to put a lock on here, just like it's a toggleable on and off thing, like the other side. But yes, the bone meal takes priority by default. Ooh, I could even put it into this one here so that it could benefit this way and down on these edges. Yeah. Uh-huh. Okay. We are gonna have to do some decorating around here when we're done too, but we're not there yet. Oh great, exteriorized it. Oh crap, now that did go into there. Chat. And while we're here, I do want to... I want to run into this top one as well. That's why I removed those. So that will actually feed into the bone block crafter here when it's time. I'm out of composters. Great. All right, or hoppers, I meant to say. Right, next step before I go back to the base and do anything with making more hoppers. What I want to do first is to put the redstone to lock this in place. So that'll just be a redstone line right here of doots. Right, and then that needs hooked up to a lever, which on the other side was right here. Oh, I see. They had to actually be a block higher? Really? Let me just check if this works. First off, that's not enough. Need a repeater. That is not locked that hopper there. Darn it. So it does need to be a block higher. Which seems a little counterintuitive to me, but... And that immediately stops that hopper from working. But it should still allow this hopper to work. Yeah. Yeah, that hopper is putting items into there, so that's good. Okay. Kind of makes the front a lot more uglier, but it is what it is. Technically, this is the side of the building, even though it's the side you look at when you first walk into here. So now we're saving the pale moss again, and we're not letting it get composted until we've gotten enough. So. Oh, right. We need to go get more hoppers. Darn. Okay, let me dump out my inventory. I can't believe we're completely out of hoppers. I mean, what am I saying? Of course I can believe we're out of something. We're always out of something. Yeah, but we have none. We need to go make a full shulker box of chests and then make those into hoppers. There's no chests here, Bryson. We do have the bamboo farm, but I want the bamboo farm to make chests. I don't want to take bamboo from it. They're just too far down the line. They haven't gotten to them yet. They're just too far down the auto crafts. So we have to craft them manually, and I've been using this farm for it because it makes logs way faster than the bamboo does. And I want the bamboo. The bamboo is like, I think it needs like 11 more stacks of crafting tables before the last crafting table shulker is full, and then it will be making chests finally. Now that we're done with all of the stuff. Yeah, now that we're done with everything, it'll be making chests for us for future projects at least. Yeah, it's all the I did not think about the order that it would be, and in my defense, when we were building it, the bamboo farm was running much faster because it was full of its backlog of bone meal. Once it ran out of the backlog of bone meal, it slowed way down, and then I was like, oh crap, this is actually not as fast as I thought it was gonna be. And that means it's gonna be ages before we get our chests, and that's what's ended up happening. So look what I'm doing here with the space bar trick. I'm shift clicking the stems in to get my planks, and then I'm just spacing the chests back in, so it's remembering the chest crafts for me. So all I have to do is get some of those. I do this one time, and then I do the space bar trick to craft those again. So it's not that bad of a crafting risk. Anymore. It was horrible in 121.1, but in 121.4 here, and 3 for that matter, crafting a lot of chests is a lot less painful. Yeah, and dispensers. Mhm. And there's a shulker box. Those. All right, we'll go put these back up. Yeah, that came out in 121.2. So we've had it for a little while now. Who notified me of something? Triple Agent Darcy. Oh my goodness. Yeah. I feel like Mojang really realized that the crafting table had been nerfed so much by the existence of the auto crafter. For bulk crafting specifically, that it was worth adding that mechanic. I mean, personally, I feel like that mechanic should have existed a lot longer ago, but I'm happy it's out now. I'm not one to complain and say they should have done it sooner or anything like that. Even the hopper steps are way faster. Wow. Wait, 9 stacks of blocks? No, it was what? 5 stacks of blocks? And 9 stacks of chests make exactly 9 stacks of hoppers? That's crazy. I didn't realize that. Oh yeah, 5-to-1 ratio. That makes perfect sense. Just gotta click it once. Oh, crap. Got myself all out of sorts. Okay. Why is this one here and then we have a big gap? I don't know. What's up with that? All right, but that is the fastest I have ever crafted a shulker box of hoppers. Like, from start to finish. That was crazy fast. Oh, that's not bad, you know. Not many people craft redstone materials by the shulker box in survival, let alone hardcore. And it's not like, you know, I count it out and I know I need a specific amount, so I'm making, you know, a shulker box because that's how many I need. It's just when I'm low and I'm restock, I make a shulker box. It's a good habit to have. If you have the materials, and the patience for it. But that was really quick using the spacebar stuff. All right. All right, there. I needed 7 or something like that. That was it. All right. There's a lot of extra hoppers in my spawn chunks, but whatevs. So I just realized, my rule for redstone redstone rooms like this is I always go out 1 block further than the last piece of redstone. So like this wall should push all the way out to here, and this wall should push all the way out to here. Water. That's a water source right there. Because blocks are the new thing to put on top of hoppers, that it makes them the least laggy. Better than composters now. But this side didn't even follow that rule because the ceiling height was so low. But I like being able to navigate around the redstone wholly. Not even the halfway mark of stream. We have time. We actually need to dig it all the way out to here because this is where the new wall will be. Okay. With that said, this is where the new wall will be in this direction. And honestly, I don't like... Yeah, the ceiling over here is so low. Like, in all actuality, chat, the ceiling, this wall, let me, like, following my own rules, this wall would push all the way back out to there, but then this grass would all get yeeted and go all the way to there, and this whole ceiling would need to go up higher. And I didn't do that. I made an exception to my own rules because of the ground level outside, but I don't feel like I should. I mean, they're my rules. I can change them when I want, but I set rules on myself to make sure that my farms and stuff are up to my standards. Okay, so these all need to go all the way down. I don't know what to do. Like, the ceiling would need to raise from here to here, presumably. To be level with the ceiling under here. I could make it a moss ceiling. Yeah, I'm doing it. I'm going for it. I'm I'm gonna do what my brain says to do. Definitely need some more lighting. Yeah, I need to sleep. Crap. Oh crap, my inventory is like full. I didn't realize that. Cool. Mm-hmm. See, just repurposing these shulkers that were already here. And just gonna put them there. We'll dye them later. Cyan dye, chat. Remember to tell me to get cyan dye next time we go back to the base, okay? Oh, that just had a ladder on it. No redstone. That's fine. So yeah, chat, the entire ceiling is coming out, right? All the way down here. The entire ceiling is coming out and going up higher. What I should have done from the beginning. And I knew I should have done it from the beginning. I just didn't do it. Really covering all that redstone in grass right now. I'm like the guy who mows their lawn with the blower facing the street. That's what I'm doing right now. Don't do that, chat. Don't be that guy. Don't blow your grass clippings into the street. It's not even that. It's I I don't drive a motorcycle, but from what I've been told, if a motorcycle drives on grass clippings, they might as well be driving on ice. They just out they go. So don't do that. Don't kill someone, chat. What? What does that have to do with organ donors? Is grass blocks organ? Going for mayonnaise an instrument, but I don't think the joke landed. That's morbid. You know, if I had just broken that hopper line earlier, I would have had enough hoppers to not need to go craft the shulker box that I just went and did until the next project. But ain't nothing wrong with crafting a little bit of hoppers. Wasn't there something else I needed to get while I was at the base? I was like, oh, remind me of this next time we go to the base. And I didn't get it when I got the hoppers, did I? I don't know what it would have been though. Die! Yeah. Cyan Diane. Oh my goodness, I didn't get it. Well, remind me next time I go to the base. Feel like we're right back into the auto crafter project. Oh look, a cave. And it does not appear to be spawn proofed all the way down. I'll have to go get some torches and spawn proof that, huh? Oh, here they are. Mm. Yeah, this has been a heck of a project. Just keep coming back here over and over again. Over and over again. I'm gonna have to like make a playlist on YouTube of just all the VODs where I'm working on the moss farm. I'm sure there's a lot from over the years. Ooh, chat, somebody should go to the moss farm video and leave a comment saying like Colonel updated his moss farm to include pale moss in VOD number whatever yesterday was, 906, and leave a link to it. And then I could pin that comment to the moss farm video on YouTube. That would be interesting. Because then anybody who finds the moss farm video, either organically or through like a Twitch command or something, would then have a link to the stream where I add the new moss to it. Just right there in a pinned comment. By someone, I'm referring to you, Darcy. Unless someone beats you to it. Oh, I should have dug it down 3 deep. The floor needs to be moss too underneath it. Oh well. Oh, inventory's full. Real opened up. Let me go grab the moss. Do the floor. I want to pick up these where they despawn because that's actually relevant blocks to rebuild the walls out of. I know I let a lot despawn, but I just realized that we're gonna need it still.
Preach, dude.
Preach, dude. I wonder if I brought enough moss down. Amazing. All right. Now we're ready to build the walls up. All right, cut sandstone. That's all I have. Oh boy, that's... I did not mean to fall in that hole, but I did do it, so here we are. Oh crap, I didn't tear down that wall, I just realized. Oh, my mouse is plugged in. My nose was itchy. I shouldn't be. Have you refreshed recently? Huh. How about now? Oh, probably from when I updated the title earlier, it would have changed the category back. Because my categories automatically change when I, my Stream Deck key, when I switch to this scene where I'm playing Minecraft, it automatically updates the category to be Minecraft. So, but I did have to change the title, and that probably put me back to just chatting. And then I was already on the Minecraft scene, so I didn't press the button again. I don't think about categories. It goes to just chatting when I go to full face cam, and then it goes to Minecraft when I go to this scene. It goes to marbles when I play marbles. It goes to words when I play words. All automatically. It's one of those things that I just... Back before I had the Stream Deck functions to do that, I was just permanently in the Minecraft category. So no matter what I was doing, whether I was on a break, whether it was face cam, whether we were playing marbles or anything, no matter what, it was just Minecraft. And now, thanks to the Stream Deck, I have a little bit more accurate categories. Surprised I still have some left. Oh boy. Oh, am I tired? Huh. Oh, I'm out. Chat. Should I, for the stream PC, it's really bottlenecked by its CPU. Okay. Should I upgrade? It's got a Ryzen 5900X, so the 5000 series on an AM4 motherboard. Should I upgrade to the 5950X, stay on the same motherboard and RAM, and spend about $300 to upgrade to the most powerful CPU for that platform? to try and fix the stream issues we have? Or should I save up a bit and go for a 9000 series Ryzen chip? Because I feel like if I do the 5950X, it's $300, which isn't trivial, but it's not a lot, right? But I feel like that'll only solve the problem for a short while. Right now, so you'll notice what happens is when I have a lot of overlays going, I have problems. So right now, while I'm live on the purple app, the vertical and landscape on the red app, vertical landscape on TikTok, and the green chat as well, while I'm live to all of those, I'm chilling right now in the 70% CPU usage. But when I have like certain overlays, like my raid alerts and stuff like that that come on, they lag a lot. And it's like really bad. And it's really annoying and honestly a little embarrassing as a streamer, because another streamer decided to raid me and I give them a lag fest when they show up, right? And it happens consistently and has been for the past couple months. Every time someone raids me, it gets really laggy. And I've tried optimizing it software-wise a bit, but not to no avail. But when you're pushing a 12-core CPU to 70% load for 4 hours a day, 12 hours a day, or 4 hours a day, 6 days a week, like, I don't know if the CPU's just cooked, because like it used to be fine. I don't know if the maybe I'm having a RAM issue, but like, how much time should I dedicate to diagnosing when I could just swap out a part? And like what Bryson and I talked about this earlier today, and what he just brought up is that I could buy the 5950X and put it into my PC for if I get it off Amazon. I have a 30-day return policy for whatever reason, right? And I think they literally have a return category of like, it didn't work for me, or it didn't solve my problem, or something like that, right? Not that not that the product didn't work, but just that like I don't need it anymore, kind of deal. If it doesn't actually fix the problems. But also today's stream, I rebooted the PC right before stream. I used to try and reboot before stream every day, but the problem is I have so many apps and stuff running, and chat programs and whatnot, that it takes me a minute to get it all running again, which is, it's fine, but it's a pet peeve of mine that to, open it up every day and redo that. So I don't know. But yeah, specifically because we were talking about my performance issues today, Grayson, I made sure I rebooted the PC before stream today, and not have any today. So that's probably why that you're seeing there's no issues today, is because, well, I did the thing. Wow. Really opened that up. I don't know what I'm gonna do here, honestly, chat. This is a lot of this is like raised up a lot higher. What, the zombie? In broad daylight? Jeez, Grayson. I can't come to you about my performance issues anymore? Thought we were friends. All right. I need more moss, chat. Where can I get some of that? Oh, actually, I don't have a way in there, do I? Gonna take that moss. All right. Yeah, I forgot we had talked about buying it and then returning it if it didn't solve the issues. I'm really torn on it now. After we did our benchmarks, because we ran some Cinebench tests earlier. After we did our benchmarks, I was really not feeling confident about keeping anything Ryzen 5 series. Oh, that was the joke. We're working on the moss farm right now. Steam was running. That's why your disk performance was high. Gotcha. Yeah, on the gaming PC, I killed all the things down there in the taskbar when I ran Cinebench. On the stream PC, I killed like well, I think the Stream Deck was running for a bit during it, but like the performance was just abysmal anyway. That, you know, one or two background apps running wouldn't explain it. I mean, Grice, your numbers that your Cinebench put up were very respectable, so. But it is Steam, and Steam is a little bit power hungry like that. Don't know. I don't think that block is needed for anything. It just... Yo, what? Why'd we lose sound? Oh, God. It was my mixer again, ain't it? Also, that's been happening, which is a fairly new issue, and I don't know if it's related to the same performance issues where my mixer just cuts out and I just all of a sudden I can't hear anything. And I have to unplug and replug it back in. That's been happening more and more often. Oh, did I tell you when we were talking earlier about it? I messaged Omni, another one of my mods, and I always talk to him about stuff. And I laid out the options before Cinebench was ran and stuff. And he got back to me, and he suggested doing the 5900 XT instead of the 5950X. So that I could get the Micro Center warranty, because so far all my processor, it's a cheaper processor, but then I would basically pay the difference for the Micro Center 2-year warranty. It's basically like a 2-year warranty, no questions asked. It's supposed to be. It saved my butt once. But the problem is I don't even know if I buy the new system and it works, and like I decide to stick with it and not return it, I don't even know if I would be using it for 2 years. And it's got the lower base and boost clock. And beings with how limited the 5000 series is on base and boost clocks already, I don't think it's worth it. I think it's 5950X test run that needs to happen. I'll wait for the Twitch payout, which is going to be in a couple days. Speaking of which, you guys, if you want to help out, we got the Partner Plus goal. How you doing, man? Yeah, we're gonna have some figuring out to do once we decide to terraform here. You know what I'm saying? Once we decide to do the spawn chunks project, there's gonna be a lot of figuring out to do, because like I genuinely don't know if I'm gonna solve that exposed sandstone today. I mean, if I have a plan to in the future literally terraform the entire spawn chunks, why would I try to slope the ground up to there now? I'm just gonna leave it like that. Which kind of sucks, but at the same time, it is what it is. I could have went with a glass roof, like over here, but I thought it was actually going to be more like mixed in with the grass, but it went up higher than I expected. Speaking of which, I can just... How do you stop midair? I didn't. It's not that I know of. Right. Oh, that's something. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Good. We were flying and just stopped. I landed? All right. Cool. Ceiling is in. Or was I using free cam at the time to look around? I don't know. Oh, did I pause the game like this? This is F3 and escape. It just pauses the game. without bringing up the pause menu. Like this. Like the game's paused, it says. Sorry, I didn't remember doing it. I do it so often. I don't even know. I thought you meant like I stopped on a dime midair, like, which I guess pausing could look like that. But no, that's not a thing. All right, we don't actually have an entrance into here yet, and oh, we're missing. Get a moss there. We're missing a bunch of shulker boxes, and we need to dye them. Right. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. What next? Actually, I want to go downstairs and look up at the ceiling and make sure that it looks how I intended. Oh, my wings are low. I forgot about that. That pop-up came up while I was talking, and I didn't pay much attention to it. Whoa. Gotten through a lot of my wings recently. Got one more set until my last. Is that all necessary? Let's check free cam. Oh yeah, that all there has redstone on it. So that's old redstone. That's why it's not on red blocks. But yeah, all those. I was like, why does this big old slab of thing have here? Yeah, it should have been done on red block. Oh no! In this build, I did it all on sandstone. It was before I decided that the red blocks mean more than just above hoppers. Gotcha. But yeah, the ceiling looks good here. This strip there is made out of sandstone, but that's because it has redstone that's exposed to the outside on it, and it looks better from outside that way. But yeah, in here looks good now. Exactly how we'd expect it to look. Excuse me, I need to stand up. I'm yawning and tired from sitting so long, and my butt is tired from sitting so long. My totem is covered in slime. I'm a pink slime, you know, and sometimes I hold my totem for so long, it rubs off on it a little bit, and, you know, it's not my fault that the totem gets a little slimy. I'm actually out of water. All right. All right. Yeah. All right, cool. So all that's left to do is I need cyan dye for the new pale moss shulkers. Then I need to dye these ones white. Or was it light gray I was gonna do? Oh. Chat, was it light gray or... I'll bring us... Is this actually more or less than a stack? It's 6 times a bit. I'll bring 2 stacks of cyan and 2 stacks of light gray dye. Either way. And then... Oh, right. And then we wanted to potentially do a gradient in the floor here. But that'll mess up the view looking up from the redstone room, which isn't a big deal. But I don't know how it'll look, so maybe we'll give it a go. I don't think it's strictly necessary. So let's head back to the base and grab those dyes that we need. And then I'm also probably going to take a quick break because we're at the halfway mark of stream. While we're there, we'll run the tree farm or something. Yeah, we're doing pale moss. We're adding pale moss to our moss farm. We already have green dye for normal moss, and we want to differentiate the sides, the mosses. All right, actually, yeah, I'm gonna take my break first. So let's head over to the tree farm. Oh, I forgot we left a moss pillar there from the failed attempt of bringing the baby aquatic mobs in. It wasn't a failed attempt, it was just sad that they grew up. All right. Tree farm's gonna be running. There we go. Chat, if you're new here, make sure you drop a follow on whatever platform you like, or whatever platform you're watching on. And if you'd like, we're going to be playing a mini game over in the Twitch chat. So that is going to be there if you want to come over to Twitch. Link is in the bio, panels, descriptions, etc. Today it's going to be Gartic on stream, so it's going to show some images in real, and you gotta guess what they are as they're being drawn. It's real fun. Let me get this going, and then I'll be back in just a few minutes. Gonna hit the restroom and refill my water, that kind of stuff. BRB! I'm back, chat. How you doing? Did you miss me? Whoa. Man. My back, dude. Whoa. Turn off farm. There we go. Also looks like it's time to sleep. Ba-boom. Try spaceship as one word. I don't know if it counts spaces against you or not. Alien, maybe? Or abduction? Because he does have the, like, laser pointing down. I feel like if it was abduction, there would be, like, a cow going up in the laser or something. Or, like, a person up there standing with them. Mountain climber, that's one way to make it easy to get abducted. Why can't we be friends? Why aren't we? Are we friends yet? What's that song about? I don't know. Who am I? Where am I? When am I? Die. Cyan. I don't know if that's enough. We don't have any more blue dye. Blue dabba dee dabba dye. And green dye. That's 2 stacks of cyan. That's what I wanted to bring back with me. Light gray. Not doing too hot on the light grays, chat. Do we have background music on or no? Oh, we haven't had background music since the mixer crashed earlier. Black dye. Alright. So we got 2 stacks of light gray. I'll bring some white with me too, because we need to dye those gray ones white. Now what? Thank you for doing that, Mrs. Ken. I said there was something else we needed. What, didn't I? I mean, I know we need just more shulker boxes, I guess. Alright, I don't think there's anything else I needed. And then I can remember. Ow, ow! There we go. Crap. So it's Thursday night? Tomorrow, chat, I'll be playing on that new Minecraft event server, trying to get the new cape. That'll be exciting. I've had people giving me spoilers, but I still haven't logged in myself and gone into the other room. If you guys, if you guys saw the schedule I posted, You saw that I logged in to get a screenshot of the logo, but like I still never even went to the main event room or anything like that. So I'll be going in pretty blind tomorrow, but not completely blind because I've had a fair amount of spoilers. It's not the end of the world. Oh crap! I should be dyeing these first. Let's dye 3 of them light gray and 3 of them cyan, and then we'll place some. Whoa. Why does it do that to me? And then we'll place some pale moss next to it, and we'll see which color we think is more representative. Oh, light gray by a mile. It's not even close. Right? It's light gray, right? It's light gray. I have to do it on all 3 of my accounts, Grayson, so. Yeah, I'm gonna do it on 3 of my accounts, and then I know there is a bunch of other mini games and stuff that are possible too, or that are on there as well. So I will. I'm planning to do my main Colonel account, then Colonel Cam, then my alt account, and then once all of those are done, I'll go back to my main Colonel account, and I will just play some of the other mini games and stuff like that until I am thoroughly bored of it and want to call it quits for the night. Stickers or something. Yeah, that's what LeBron was doing today. Okay, so these are all light gray going up over here. So yeah, I plan to spend tomorrow's stream on that server. And if that means it's a short stream, it's a short stream. It is what it is. This is my inventory box, right? Yeah, okay. Don't forget the new account you got with the controller. No, that was a skin redemption I got with the controller unboxing. That wasn't a whole, you didn't get a whole Minecraft account with it.
Slime 2U is here.
Slime, welcome in. It was an in-game redemption, is what it said. Key word in that phrase was missed. Oh crap, there's a box back there. These are really tall ceilings. If that's a whole Minecraft account code though, I haven't redeemed it yet. Maybe I'll try to redeem it and then I'll wear it tomorrow to show off whatever I got from buying that Turtle Beach controller. That seems like a reasonable thing to do. Okay, so one of these has items in it and I will put it here at the bottom so it's easier to find. But yeah, as you just saw, chat, a ton of these are already completely full shulker boxes. Like, look at this. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, okay, this one's getting filled up. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I have 10 full shulkers of moss already. It's redonkulous. Let me go sleep real quick. Yes, it will. Right now we have it locked so it does not produce bone meal because we need the pale moss. I normally wouldn't build a farm for a new material like this quickly, but we need the pale moss for another project. So we updated the moss farm, and as soon as we turn off this lever here, it will then start producing bone meal to speed up the bamboo farm. There's a heck of a sidetrack going on right now. Don't know if I might have made too many, but even if I did, that's fine. Because we need to have extras. But no, I don't have enough. Alright, now I gotta craft some. Oh, also I need to re-dye these. All these are going white. Oh, these literally have white dye in them. That's funny. I feel like I should have some sort of marker on the ground, but it's fine. So then all of these, well, okay, let me go grab a chest, a double chest. Oh, well, that's not good. We need to... Oh, there you can see the red through it, but on this side there's just nothing under it. Gotcha. So the light gray ones, we can actually take all these and just utilize them. Still need more. But on that note, honestly, we can take these ones and dye them light gray as well. Because we don't need to put them in as more white ones. Why do you do that to me? Light gray. Why are you crafting light gray out of a light gray shulker box? Make it out of the gray shulker box. And then it does light gray again. Why do you do this to me, Mojang? the spacebar thing doesn't work with colored shulker boxes very well. And it bothers me a lot. All right, so now any excess light grays go in there. Sweet. Yeah, I was thinking like, oh, should I move this box over to like the middle here or something? But I'm fine with it being here and these being here and then the light gray ones being here. I do want to put something underneath it though. I also think it's time for us to find out if we want the ground over here to be pale moss. And then if we do, then we got to figure out a gradient. Or do we want it all to be vibrant green? What do you guys think? Is it worth doing it? NG's on board. NG's on board. It looks good, I think. Super worth a gradient? Okay, okay. Anyone else want to chime in? Mm-hmm. You like it? All right. So we're going to have it go all the way to here. And then the buttons will mark that. So then... See how that looks. If that looks even half decent, I'll be happy with it. Damn, that's a pretty good mix up right there. I mean, yeah. I think like maybe the normal moss might have like a little bit thickerness to it. Like over here. Yeah, I think that's fine. I think that's good. All right, we're done here. Oh, this here, of course. Now, if we check free cam and look up from below, it kind of looks a little funky compared to the rest of the ceilings, but it's easily explainable. I do think I need to get underneath this chest and place some. Now that I say that. Because I don't want to be able to look down into the redstone room. So let's go do that. Well. Ah, crap. Got it. And then... Got it. Okay. How's this doing? Come on, crafting tables! Do better. Finish crafting tables so you can start making chests. Is this a thunderstorm? No, it's just a nighttime. Gotcha. So now are we like officially done? Ooh, bamboo sign. Ah, and glow ink, but I would use a light gray dye, but I don't have glow ink. If I did, that would... wouldn't need to go back to the base for it. Oh shoot, I keep forgetting the door's on the side now. Or that this side is the front now. So what did I write over here? Moss override on equals no bone meal production. Pale moss override. Nope. Moss override. On equals no bone meal production. Wow. Alright. Diet light gray, but then we also need to moss it, or glow ink it. Moss farm inspired by Ray's works is still there. I feel like maybe I should switch that out to be bamboo sign as well. And then I need to go get orange dye. So orange dye and glow ink, chat. Is anyone writing this down? Darcy. Sorry, did you guys hear something? All right. Yeah, orange dye and glow ink is what we need. Okay, now it's a thunderstorm. Is there anything else I need to do in here before I run back to the base and do all that stuff? Oh, grabbing another inventory full of shulker boxes would be worth it while I'm there too. So that way I don't have to craft anymore. We know that there's so many more ready to go into the, like waiting to go into the storage room. So just taking some out of the storage room. Because we need to fill this box up a bit more. So yeah, we'll do that. Cool. I guess there's nothing else. Like I literally think the farm is just ready to go at this point, and we've got enough pale moss to start the next project with it already. And then as soon as we finish that project, or as soon as the pale moss shulkers fill up, then we will have it start helping the bamboo farm. Though then again, I genuinely don't know if we're going to need anywhere near 10 shulker boxes of pale moss that we already have there. So like, maybe we could start that process sooner rather than later. Oh, I didn't mean to bring that with me. So it was this, which I need to have over there still. Orange dye. Glow ink. And then we just need a bunch more shulkers, huh? So fill this up like we always do. And then actually I'll keep one spot in my inventory for a boat now. Chat, day 15, 993. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. We're gonna get day 16,000 like in the next stream probably. I mean, we still have an hour and a half of playtime today, but well, if I sleep every single day, that's only 70 minutes. We potentially could hit it today. Hit day 16,000. Oh, it doesn't feel like it's been that long since the 15,000 day world tour, but it's been a few months, hasn't it? When did I release the... That would have been July? It's been 6 months? Maybe 5 months? Depending on how you count your months, because I don't know how to count. Is that enough, or do I want to give it more? I can fit all these in that chest, so I might as well. That is extremely quick. Oh, it's already light gray. Good. And then... There we go. All the signs are in. Okay, chat. Last chance, last call. Any questions, any call outs, any ideas before we say that the Moss farm renovations are done? What do you think? I mean, it is like basically an undecorated redstone build at this point, but nonetheless, are they desynced for max efficiency? The bottom one, well, the bottom ones are, but they turn on and off arbitrarily based on fullness of the respective levels. This one appears to be, but you got to think about the fact that the machines are timed to not need that. So it doesn't really matter if they're desynced or not. It looks like it depends on the level. This one's desynced, this one's not. But like, it won't run better or worse if it is or isn't desynced. Like, it's not gonna make it any more faster or any more productive for that matter. There might just be more idle time in between. So that's not an issue. I thought if we wanted to make the farm faster, it could be, but we physically can't make it faster without changing like all the item collection and item transportation, and that's not a project for today. How many crafting tables did we get while building today? Well, it's spawn chunks, so it's running at the same rate that it always does. But who knows how many we had at the beginning of stream? What did we get, a stack? Maybe a stack and a half? It's not very fast. And it has nothing to do with the auto crafter being slow. If it was a slow auto crafter, that means that we would just get excess going over to the next auto crafter, and that's not happening. Oh, actually it is. Wow. We've gotten 3 additional chests today while this is going. So it is a slow auto crafter. So that means bamboo is coming in faster than the auto crafter can keep up. But the bamboo is coming in at an abysmally slow pace. Well, we can't make the bone meal farm or we can't make the moss farm faster. We have the moss farm artificially limited to be the speed that it is, because if you look at this, we have moss flowing through at the speed of hoppers. The moss farm runs at exactly the speed of hoppers. No more, no less. It is always running at the transfer speed of hoppers. And we have that specifically built into it here, where this 4th one only comes on when this dropper goes below a certain level of moss. So the bottom one is like a buffer. And the reason to do that is because we didn't want to have, when we originally made this, we didn't want to rely on water to transport them. We wanted it to be hoppers, so we made a moss farm that runs at the speed of hoppers, 9,000 items per hour. Now, effectively, 18,000 moss blocks per hour. And that is by design in here. Chat, these should be soul lanterns on this side. Yeah. I wasn't planning on coming back once I went to the base, but yeah, it should be. But remember, we will also be getting double the bone meal as soon as we turn this moss override off. Because right now we have it intentionally not bone mealing, and we are making pale moss. We're filling up our 12th chest or shulker box. I don't know how many we're gonna need, but actually we're gonna need to bring a good chunk of these home with us. You know what? Actually, we have one full shulker box of pale moss back at the base. We will use that up, and then when we come here, after that is all used up, we will then grab all the moss we think we'll need to finish the project, and then we'll turn off the override at that point. So it's not going to be too far away for us to need to come back here. And unless we decide like, oh, we know we're going to go through however many shulkers we have, we know we're going to use all that, which I highly doubt. So yeah, that's the plan. That's the plan. All right, so we just have these 4 dump boxes here. Oh wait, we're not ready for dump boxes yet because this box is not in the right spot. Let me sleep. Was target blocks and note blocks and barrels? Those weren't in our original box here, were they? I don't think so. I think those all came out of here for this project. Yeah. Right, those can all go back into the inventory box. The bed also belongs in there. Oh, the ender chests are now in my inventory box. That's honestly really annoying. So then these boxes can all go back to the base and go into the unloader. And these boxes can go into the base and go into the unloader. And now we're all fully cleaned up. We're just gonna go dump these in the unloader, and then we're gonna go grab the other 2, the soul lanterns. And then we'll be officially done here in the spawn chunks and done with the moss farm upgrade. Did that cow just make a piglin sound? Oh wait, chat. I dropped a dropper into the bamboo thing. The crafters probably stopped because the crafter got filled up, and that's why bamboo is going to the chest auto crafter, because the crafting table auto crafter got clogged. Right, I forgot about that. I need to go check that out. when we go back. Good thing we're planning to go back. Soul lanterns. I literally just need 2 of them. I should leave it clogged so that it'll make chests. I don't know if leaving it clogged is the right answer, but maybe like putting in a lever or something to disable the earlier auto crafters would be nice. That's something I could actually fairly easily do. Does that differentiate the room's sides better? And the light levels on the ground are basically unchanged because they're lit up from hidden frog lights anyway. You know what, actually? Gonna put those down right there. Good. Get all the stuff up against that wall. So you don't really have a reason to go to this front wall. Except for pulling those levers, I guess. Oh, wow. Maybe I should have made this side the front because then it wouldn't have had the redstone for the levers on it. Or maybe I should have moved the lever redstone to the other side. I don't know. I'm here. I'm just winging it. All right, we were gonna check on the crafters. There we go. Go down. Yeah, this one is filled up, but it's not locked, so it's clogged. There's a dropper in there, chat. Which means, yeah, bamboo's been coming into here. Oh, look at that. It's crafting extremely quickly. It shouldn't be. There we go. We don't like it doing that. We'll put that in up here. Yeah, it's not ever supposed... It locks like this because it is possible for it to start spewing items if we were to let it fill up like that. Which is what we originally let it do, so... Yeah, now that's just more bamboo into the craft chester. Or the chest crafter. The craft chester. What? Oh, I thought that was a red concrete block in my inventory. Alright. Well, still no more crafting tables out yet, but... We're getting more chests. Wait, what's up with that? How are we not getting any crafting tables out? Something seems funky here, chat. Well, this is obviously crafting planks into blocks. I have no other way of accessing those, though. Unless I broke some blocks on the front to see them. Which shouldn't be a problem. Oh, right. We caused another clog by letting it fill up that stuff so quickly. There we go. And that's why we lock it the way that we do, chat. See, that's why we had to come back here and make revisions after I did the video. Because in making the video about the bamboo autocrafters, I just, LeBron and I gotta give him some credit too, discovered some issues with them. So now I've got extra bamboo planks. I guess I'll bring those back to the base. Uh-huh. Yeah, rightfully so. I don't have any room for extra bamboo planks in here. Wow. To think that it has been... I have genuinely no idea how long. And it's filled up literally to... It's working on this column. And then we still have the other half to go. And we're not even to the ones that are extremely bamboo dependent. Like chests are very bamboo dependent. But like boats with chests are extremely like dense, I guess is the word. But you only, yeah, you don't need that many of them, I guess. So they're, yeah, okay. I think chests probably are the densest one, other than bamboo block. I don't know, maybe not. Oh. Okay. Am I ready to bring these home? Do I need to bring these home? No, we don't need to bring them home yet. I don't know if I like them sitting out in the open, but we didn't encounter a single creeper while we were here. We were good about sleeping, but like it is also well lit, so. I'm just dilly-dallying at this point. Because my brain's not ready to move on to the next part, to the next sidetrack step. Can someone run ! Sidetrack for me? We're gonna need to update that command. Yeah, we could take the Pale Moss Farm out of that command. I couldn't remember how it was written. If it was more sequential or just yeah. It's fine. We just need to update the take the Pale Moss Farm out of it if there's any mods who want to give that a go. So right, like I said, we have a shulker box of Pale Moss blocks here. When we run out of these, that's when we will go back to the Pale Moss Farm in the spawn chunks. We'll turn off the override and we'll take out any Pale Moss that's in there. Bring that back to the base, especially because we'll bring home a bunch of excess probably. And then yeah, we'll be double speeding the bamboo bone mealing. So that'll be good. Actually, depending on how many columns fill up by the time we do there, for a while it'll have a surge that goes like multiple times faster. For every column that it has the hoppers filled up in the back, it'll get a surge for a lot. You know, so like it might go 4 times as fast or 5 times as fast or something, depending on how many columns, and then it'll settle in on a twice as long term. Ooh, nothing comes through to here yet. think I just slept, quite literally, but I'm tired. Don't know why. I slept good last night, I think, and I woke up at a decent time today. Like, I didn't sleep in too long, but I didn't get up real early or anything. Whoa, that was a big lag spike. Tough moss blocks. And now pale moss. Chat, so the palette for this cave is ridiculous. How well those work together if you didn't see it. If you didn't see it, the cave's palette is going to be these is like the main is going to be the main palette for like what the cave walls are made out of. And oh my god, it's amazing. I don't know how we're going to get a lot of pale moss. Oh, pale moss carpets you can just craft out of the blocks. Duh. I wonder if it would be worth setting up an auto crafter for pale moss carpet and normal moss carpet rather than setting up a new module that outputs the carpet. I don't know. Like, you can't do that with azalea bushes and flowering azalea bushes in the moss farm, but you could do that to their carpets. You can't do it to seeds either, though. I don't know. Oh. I don't really have room for crafters back there, though. You know? Do you think that the last update, like 1.21, adding new tough variants, had any influence on Mojang's adding pale moss? Because when you look at them side by side, they are incredibly the same shape or shade. That's funny. Oh, the concrete powder in the floor is an OG logo for the biomes. This is what I was trying to replicate in the courtyard of the castle, but at a larger scale, and it wasn't working. And then we tried doing more of a like real shapes of the islands, and that made it worse. And then we ended up scratching that and going to the turtle, right? But this is like an OG logo for this is like kind of, I think this might actually be where we came up with the color palette, standing right here in the floor. Because like we would have been looking at like this, right? We would have been looking at this map, would have been the most up-to-date map, or this map. No, this one didn't even have the rivers cut into it, right? This one has the rivers cut into it. So we would have been looking at this map and being like, what colors should they be? And I think that's where this came from. Also, chat, way back in the day, in this version of the map, this is the where my, what the heck? There we go. This is the mountain here that my base was in. Though I think, yeah, you can see it. The entrance was here, and it probably only was like this big. But there was a naturally generated sandstone mountain range here, and which is why I have a mountain here. I really like that all the maps show where you're standing when you placed it. right? So you can go look at it. Like the crosshair is not in the exact same place every time because you're physically like moved from here to there, but it's a really good point of reference during all the steps of where you're at. I forgot that the rivers were fake. Specifically this river here. This was one big landmass. I really forgot about that. See? There's no river that goes down through here and over to here. And there was an extra river here that we filled in. And actually it became the squid farm. That's why it got filled in. Oh shoot, no, it got filled in before it became a squid farm. Oh. I didn't know that. Yeah, I also really like the map room. I like looking back and being like, can I remember this or that? Whew. I think this needs to stay, though I think it should turn around because I feel like it should be a logo representative of in this direction now. So pink in the middle, then black and blue, and green, white, and purple. Yeah, like there was a while where I was like considering this logo, like should it stick around? Should it be used more? It is actually used in one more place. It's used inside the storage room of the concrete converter, the nuclear silo there. It's used inside that room on the wall. Like this one up here in the storage room underground underneath that staircase. Oh yeah. I don't know if my brain's ready to start this today, honestly. I am all for being distracted right now because I don't know if my brain's ready for this. So Chad, if you haven't been here for this part of the project, the reason that we're here working on the map arts and the cave around it specifically is because the cave around it is also going to encompass the resin farm. We figured what better place to put the resin farm that it's something that needs to be like suspended in midair so nothing else can spawn. Like we'll just put it up in there and build a giant cave around it. That's why we're here, because there's going to be a cave up here for the resin farm. There's going to be this cave, which was always meant to be here. And then the entrance from there is just going to have two different branches of caves. One that takes you slightly down and over to here, and one that goes up pretty steeply up and over to there. So that's the deal. Another thing is my back is not playing nice today. I'm not comfortable in my seat. I haven't been since I took my break, Chad. If you remember when I stood up, I switched my desk to standing mode right before I took that break earlier. It's because my back was bugging me. Excuse me. Oh, geez, all the beacon holes. Okay. Let me just grab my moss. See what I can do. Make maps of the structures I built outside of my island. Like here in the map room, or so my slime farm has maps of it in the slime room because that room is so large. There is a map of the area around the slime farm there. I have thought about expanding the 5th tent to include the mob zoo. But I'm torn because I like comparing it at the same scale as the other maps. And if I make it larger, like if I make the mob zoo here, it's just barely on there, right? If I added, looking at this circle, I need to add 2 extra maps over. But I kind of like just saying like, this is my base, this square of maps, and that's what we track here. So I don't know. Yeah, because if we made it, well, if you think about it, we could make it 2 blocks wider. Well, if you think about here, we could make it 2 maps wider to encompass the mob zoo. You can see the shadow of the mob zoo here, right? And then, well, technically width-wise, the creeper farm would be in the, and then we could make it 2 blocks taller when we do the creeper farm perimeter, right? Well, and then think about it, you could make it 2 or 3 blocks wider to the right to include the ocean monument when we do the drowned farm. So like maybe it's worth like just expanding it out 2 or 3 blocks in all directions or something. But if I did that, we'd have a lot more oceans to yeet. Actually, I do think I would yeet this entire can I take it out of cave mode? Here we go. This entire like desert part and plains part, I'd probably cut it off here when it switches to Badlands. Make a new map that's even bigger. Yeah, maybe. I don't know, but this map is supposed to be the map that gets updated as we add things. So, I did, J-Man. I did, yeah. Back. You know, I think I'm just gonna call it here for the day. I'm not feeling too inspired on starting this today, and my back is bugging me. So we're gonna start exclamation mark monument right now. I'm sorry, chat. I gotta do it. I gotta do it. Exclamation mark monument in the Twitch chat to get a spot on the massive monument today. I just realized we didn't put tough in this palette. If we did, that would have been amazing. I also just realized these little caves here. Oh, that's not a cave. Where's the little caves that are in the side of the mountain? Oh, here's one. If these were made out of tuff, it would be incredibly on brand. Tuff and moss. We could update these. There's Luke. He's here in Hoth. We could update these, but I kind of like leaving them as is. Tough. Well, tough is what the caves inside here, chat, are going to be primarily. Tough is going to be the main stone, and then if you want to think of it as like the lush caves, it's going to be like a lush cave where deep slate is replaced with tough and moss is replaced with pale moss. If you want to think like that's like the vibe I'm gonna go for. A lush cave that has been turned pale. A pale lush cave in before Mojang makes it in 1.21.5. Whoa, getting lag spikes. Memory usage is up to, yeah, memory usage is really high. Oh boy. All right. I gotta restart my game before we can do the massive monument. All of a sudden, just boom, memory usage. Ooh, saving and quitting takes a minute now because of flashback, chat. So replay mod, you guys remember how replay mod used to have the little pop-up in the top corner? When you were done and you had to wait for the replay to finish? Flashback, which is my replay mod replacement, just does that in the save and quit automatically. So it kind of just takes a while to save and quit. Let me go face cam so I can restart the game, because that's the only way to fix the memory issue. Here we go. Feel personally invested in the use of tough now. Well, yeah, I'm gonna need inputs to make it look good. I'm gonna need feedback. Actually, chat, if anybody wanted to play around with the palette at all and give me suggestions in the Discord, I would love that, you know, because it's gonna have tough, it's gonna have some tough variants mixed in. It's gonna it's probably gonna have some stone, like buttons and pressure plates mixed in, because it's close enough, right? It's gonna have pale moss and pale moss carpets and hanging pale moss and all that stuff, right? But like, I can see it in my head with those, but like, what else do I add to like put all the little details in that would look good, right? I think it will probably have the glowberries, because glowberries are a really good light source, and they'll be a little too green, but like we'll see about it. All right, back in the hardcore world. I have the best coffee idea. Hey CJ, how you doing? Yeah, Darcy and I were ranting about a depressed coffee or something. I don't remember what she called it. Colin Darcy is screeching eagle. Oh my goodness. Exclamation mark monument. CJ, make sure you get in it. Countdown is on. I don't know how long we have left. I don't know what time those commands ran. Exclamation mark monument for a chance to win a spot on the massive monument, because we're wrapping up. Oh, let me top off some stuff while we wait. Oh, Pig Step. Hey, how you doing, Pig Step? Huh. Do we have a... Oh, we do have a Pig Step box, and it's completely empty. Now we have Pig Step again. Woo! I heard from the same little birdie that energy drinks or something. Well, it better. I hope it does, CJ. Entries have stopped for the massive monument. Let's go see who's gonna win a spot on the massive monument today. It is Stevie 1610. Yo, Colonelbot picking somebody new for once. Let's go. Stevie, what block do you have reserved, or do you have a block reserved yet? I don't know off the top of my head. Stevie 1610 has Podzol. Oh my god, dude. Podzol with 3 wins, upping that to 4. Latest win, stream 644. Holy, it's been a minute, dude. Upping that to stream 907, 250 streams ago, almost. Wow, let's go get some Podzol. Amazing. Colonelbot's not picking from the same 3 people over and over again. Oh my goodness. Love that. Been busy? No worries, dude. No worries. I love seeing it get updated like that. I only started tracking the latest wins like back on like stream 600, give or take. And somebody with the latest win in the 600s coming back is amazing. So GG Stevie on your dub with Potzel. Absolutely massive of you. And Colonelbot, if you're unaware why I was so excited, Colonelbot is notorious for always picking one of the same 2 or 3 people. Like, Vibes won like 7 out of 10 in a row when there were literally, you know, same amount of people that entered today in each of them. And I don't know how he did it. I don't know how he did it. Hacker confirmed. But chat, that's it for me for the day. I'm ending 45 minutes early, but that's what happens sometimes. All right. Let me make a backup and let me see who's live. Diamonds. Oh crap, I already hit make backup. That's a 20-minute thing to run. I forgot. Who is it? We had a tier 1 sub from Blinks and a tier 1 from Debuck. Somebody remind me tomorrow that I didn't burn those, or not tomorrow. Someone remind me Friday that I didn't burn those, and I will burn them at the beginning of stream Friday or Saturday if somebody reminds me. Sorry, Blinks. I'm sure you'll remind me, Blinks, if actually you'll be good about that. We'll be actually working in the base island, so I can do it whenever I'm reminded. I just got to remember to put today's date in it, not that date in the book. Anyone that I see that I want to raid today? Anyone doing hardcore? Oh, wait. Hold on. Hold the phone. Is he live still? It looks... The stream doesn't... Uh-oh. I was gonna raid Zesty, but I think he's doing a 12-hour stream, and he's at 12 hours and 2 minutes. But the stream is, like, frozen? Or maybe he's just paused? Hold on, you guys might not be able to hear this. Let me... Okay, he's actively talking. Okay. Well, we'll send it right over to Zesty. Zesty is an OG of the channel. He's been around for ages. I don't know if he still has the mod badge, but he used to be a moderator. Pretty active over here. He's a homie. He's got a sweet hardcore world. We'll send it over to him. There's a raid message. Make sure you copy and paste and participate in the raid. I love seeing you guys putting the messages over there. If you got my hearts, use those ones. If you don't, just get the text to the raid and participate. It'll be fun. Let them know why you're there. Thank you so much for the awesome stream today. Thank you for the channel point redemptions. Thank you for the follows. Thank you for the subs and the prime subs. Thank you for the gifts over on TikTok. And thank you everybody for being here across all the platforms. I'll be live again tomorrow night, 9 p.m. Eastern, doing the new Minecraft map event thing. So, or Minecraft Cape event thing. Peace out until then. Have a great night. Oh, crap. He ended stream. And the raid already sent. Well, VOD watchers, peace out.